Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 31. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw on 1st. It is caught left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 3. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Another try following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You could feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. 1st down, and they go right back to him. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Connection made to the rookie from Washington. Into the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 20-zip lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And a man is there to knock that away. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So it'll be 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw now. Looking sideline and caught by Ridley. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Throwing it again here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And now it's 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. 21-0 our score. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. 1st down from the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll throw it yet again. And he'll score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Extra point added on by Havrasik. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. Havrasik all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Running this one left. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Running right, this is Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he has this all the way down to the 23. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On the counter, it's Taylor. He breaks the tackle, and he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll be first down, Colts.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Went right, and that's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Oh, he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Come on. Set. Reload. Ring alert. Street. Check go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He fires one deep down the middle. Reception. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Completed here to Pickens. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Receiver in motion, going left. 2nd and 10 now. That throw finds Pickens. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away. You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Deron Bland has it. And the Titans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He finds his running back deep down the left side. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn good play into a...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. Trying again following the sack. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone block, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Throwing it just before halftime. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans cut into the lead on the last play of the half. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Spins out of one stop. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. This is Ridley working the right side. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts take over as he records his 10th career INT. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover.
Big game downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Well, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff running right, Pollard. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Pass play now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Point after is up and good from Haversick. And the Titans tie this game at 21. Haversick all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now. Hup.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down throw here from Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. This is ahead for about 5. Sent down by Cody Barton.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They've got a man in motion.
Titans 39-yard line.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Taken in by Smith. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Colts take a 3rd quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the set.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Pass play coming here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They're now set for 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Havrasik all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They go again with Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Taylor again. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
We're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They're going Taylor. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another first down.
On first down, it's Richardson. Connecting on the slant. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Here's a return from the 7.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is what...
They did it! He made the interception! L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 30-yard line.
Man in motion here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Weavis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Trying to push it deep down. They connect on the deep shot. This play goes for 36. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those...
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready? Come 19, come 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Ready?
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. He's done it, Brock. He's done it. His 4th interception of the game. And with it, ties the NFL single-game record.
How cool is this? We get to see history made. You got to be close to perfect to get 3, 2. Heck, even a single interception in a game to get 4. Well, Kate, that is perfection.
Just incredible. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Ready?
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Gets this to Woods. Makes the 15. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Colts keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this